What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Check out the trailer for Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man. Yeah, y'all. Check that joint out, man. There's a link in the description box. That's something that I filmed with Mr. Lucario. Mr. Lucario, Miles Cunningham, Kay Zagan, Taekwondo, back in last April, not April 24, but April 23, up in New York. And then they did another part of it in Las Vegas with Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. 1950, Boss Mac, and King Dre. Right, and they also did a seminar out there, and they had my nephew Afi Kingdom there. But it's finally, the trailer for it is ready. Y'all need to check that out. First, I'm gonna have a link to the trailer in the description box. Check out the trailer. Definitely put that on your schedule to get that joint, because I highly recommend it. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it's not about what people think of as game. See, people think like people try to put it down, think it's some trickery and anything, but really it's just about having a code, being about being a man. That's all it really is when you get down to it. It's being the best version of a man that you can be. You know? And I talk about that in the trailer. I talk about having a code. But that's game. See, really, instead of calling it game and think of it as trickery, it's just whatever you do to get a woman. The best way to get a woman is really just being a man. Now, I know there's some people out there thinking, well, the women don't want this or that. I don't listen to them. Because first of all, I don't care who the woman is, she responds to a man. Heck, even strippers and prostitutes, sex workers, they're going to respond to a man. And that's all we're telling you to do. Now, you're getting different perspectives on it, but all of us have a universal thing, how to be a man. And that's a major thing out there. If you really look at a lot of what guys are having trouble with, it is manhood. In fact, I just recorded a video this morning that y'all see next week where I talk about masculinity. What the fuck? Oh, my God. I think I'm going to have to go this way. They always have something. There's always something. Some shit happened over here. God damn. Let me just go this way. They got the po-po out there letting people through. That's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes when you see the po-po in one place, you go the other way. But yeah. Check out the trailer. Make a plan to actually buy that joint. You know? Make a plan to buy that joint. Because like I said, I highly recommend that to anyone. I highly recommend it. Because that's what the issue is out here. See, a lot of what people call game now, I learned growing up, just being in the neighborhood, this is what it meant to be a man. You see that woman over there, yeah, she might be choosing you and letting you look and all of that, but you still had to approach. Even when you talk about choosing signals, when a woman, choosing signals are really just a soft approach. You still got to be man enough to do it. I remember back in 1984, summer of 84, I was working on this summer job over there at Kenilworth Parkside before gentrification, so it was real bad. I mean, cops used to walk down the street like an occupying army. They used to just walk through, walk through, have a couple of them walking, have a couple more in some police cars just walking through, so it was rough. But I remember I was working over there, and this dude said, "Yo, Rom, you know, this woman, she was looking at, this girl, she's been looking at you. But she said she just gonna look until you do something." So even if you're talking about approaching, like soft approach, cold approach, whatever, you still gotta have some balls on you to do. You still gotta be a man to do. You know? How you carried yourself, how you handled yourself, everything was about being a man. And, you know, one of the things is, like, people, they'll think there's a problem with it now, or they'll try to, but usually that's some women on some bullshit, also some men on some bullshit, you know? Because all it is just being that man who's gonna, like, make shit happen, standing up as a man. Hell, that's my mission from God, is to get you to stand up as a man. And I'm gonna tell you what, it was powerful just taping my part of it. I don't know with the documentary itself how much they're going to include, like the live seminars that we did. It may or may not. I don't know how they're going to do that. Maybe, well, I think they already taped the seminars and provided that. So, but this is when, you know, we're talking, you know, we got our backgrounds and everything. And, you know, we're giving our perspective. But once you listen to everybody's perspective, then you realize it's all going in the same direction. So you definitely want to check it out. Like I said, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Because that's the thing that men are having trouble with now. Males are having trouble with just manhood. So we telling you right here, you know, you got some experts. I mean, they don't be playing around, tell you some real shit. Not some of the bullshit out here, but some real shit. So you definitely want to get involved. You definitely want to get it. You definitely want to learn something. That's the key. That's the key word. You definitely want to learn something. But check out the trailer first. Now, it's a powerful trailer. Like the first Game Kings, that was a powerful enough documentary. So, you know, this one is going to take things to another level. And like I said, it's all about just being a man. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what game is about. Being a man. Being a man about that shit. And I don't think it's any excuses, because we do need it nowadays, though, because you got so many forces out there. I'm going to say forces, and they ain't all just a bunch of feminists either. Forces that don't want you to be a man. Like, you got some powerful groups. They don't want you to be a man because they don't want you challenging their bullshit. Or challenging the bullshit they don't. Because one thing, when you're a man, well, the first thing as a man, shit, you're going to have order in your own life. You're not going to need somebody else to bring order. You're going to bring order in your life. That's the first thing. And that goes a long way, because then somebody else can't come and try to enforce their order. You know? You're not going to do wrong things because of your code. See, that's one thing. A man has a code. And if a man has a code, there's certain things he's not going to do. In a certain way he's going to carry himself, but not based on somebody else holding a gun to his head or him worried about the response of somebody else. It's his code which he will enforce. That's what it means to be a man. Every man's going to have that code. Every man is still going to protect those who are in his care, in his boundary. You know, not because somebody else said it, or even some content creator said it, or some minister said it, or Iman, or whatever. It's because that's inside of him. Because that's inside of him. When we talk about the house of the man, you know, all of that's inside of the man. He's going to go out and get a job because that's what he does. You ain't going to have to say, oh, you got to get a job or something. He's going to get it anyway. That's why I can't stand it when I get some guys out talk about guys not working. Guys kind of try to come up with excuses. They ain't meant to me. See, a true man going to get his shit together, if for nothing else. If for nothing else, so he can sleep right. Because he's going to want to work. He's going to want to be active. You know? Even when he's with a woman, he's still going to want to have some control in there. When I talk about my sovereign Saturdays, what I talk about, a man controlling what he can and having leverage where he don't have outright control. But that's just being a man. I might say sovereign man, but and you know what? I ain't even gonna say sovereign man. It's just being a man. Cause you need to fix your lights, man. What the fuck? Anyway, it's just being a man. You just gonna go ahead and do it. What the fuck? Seriously, as a man, you just gonna go ahead and do what you gonna do anyway. You don't give a fuck about what the world says or what they trying to do. You want to do your stuff because of you. Somebody shouldn't have to tell you. In fact, even with this, I'm going to be real. If we had an ideal world, yeah, it's great we did that seminar, but we shouldn't have had to. But that's the world we have now. So we did it. We did it. We all gave our perspective. We're all saying the same thing. Like I said, telling men to stand up, that's my mission from God. So we're going to do our part. So definitely, I'm going to tell you what, definitely check out the, not check it out, just check out the trailer. Check out the trailer. I was going to say check out the seminar. It's not, I mean, the documentary is not on sale yet. And I'm going to let y'all know. Now I have a link for y'all to get it. And a link that'll stay in the description box once we have that. But definitely, like, check out the link for the trailer. Check it out. Shoot, sub Mr. Lucario. You know, sub those men. All the men who, like, sub all the guys who, you know, spoke on the video. Spoke in the documentary. Because you're getting it different. And, you know, there's an age range. So, you know, got something for the old heads. Something for the young people. You know. Because out here, I'm going to tell you what, if you're a man out here, you're going to win in life. If you just going to just be that man, you're going to win in life. You ain't have to worry about a lot of shit. Real talk. Y'all just going to do the things that you got to do and get done what you got to get done. Because it's the man in you that's going to drive you. It's going to drive you to, you know, have that business, have that means of income, take care of yourself. Because as I always say, your first relationship is with yourself. And then if a woman wants to be a part of that and she comes correct, then she can be a part of that. She can be a part of your boundary, though. And I don't give a fuck about any political correctness or something. Men are still expected to be men. Yeah, no matter how much shit women might talk or whoever might talk, you still gotta be a man out here. And if somebody don't like it, they don't like it. Fuck them. Straight up fuck them. Seriously, you're gonna be that because that's in your blood. That's who you are. And that's all we really telling you. Stand up as a man. Alright? Yeah. So, yeah, this one's gonna be a long one, man. You know? This one's gonna be a long one. But yeah, stand up as a man and everything. Be who you gonna be. All this time I never saw that number. Yeah, something else, y'all. You know how you notice some shit? Shit been there all along, but you don't notice until certain times. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going ahead and get my videos and then go on and do my thing. So anyway, that's all I have for right now, y'all. But yeah, check out the trailer for check out the trailer and be on the lookout for the documentary. All right. Anyway, I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.